So it's Saturday, June 6th. I'm on my way up to Cranberry Lake to start the Cranberry Lake 50. Somewhere in Speculator right now. We got a good hour into our car ride and I realized that I forgot my trekking pole. So now we're at Charlie John's. Where is it? Waiting for him to open. Got another 30-minute wait. Hopefully can buy a new pair of trekking poles. Right, so it is just before 10:30. John and I are leaving the Cranberry Lake boat launch, heading clockwise. Hopefully gonna be done by Tuesday. Here's hoping. All right, what's up guys? We are currently, there's Mr. Murray, box truck U-Haul man, walking down Route 3. I want to say for like the first 1/10 of a mile we weren't on the trail, but we found it now, so cruising along. So road walk complete. We are now walking our way back into the woods.
What's that, 3 miles?
All right, guys, me and John finally making a video of the CL50. After a whole 30 hours of planning it, we decided to get out on the trail.
Was that decent?
So we're making our way along the CL50. We got U-Haul back there. We are just going just fast enough to keep the bugs out of our face. Trying to outwalk them a little bit. Hey, see I'm gonna try not to drop my phone into the water, but we really out here.
Ow! Need some water in a minute, though. Just keep going and going and going. No water.
You can like hear it.
Huh?
This is some thick. Oh, Jesus. Whole board just sunk in all the way to the wall. We out here in Amish. Smoking big doinks in Amish. Oh, God.
I guess the water must not be that high.
Yeah, no, the water is definitely lower.
Because, like, when we watched that video, this thing definitely went down.
So we are officially on another trail. We just signed in at the register back there. There's Mr. U-Haul. But, cruising right along, probably like 4 or 5 miles in for the day. Probably another 3 to go till camp. So I'll let you know when we get there. So we're maybe a couple miles outside of East Inlet, heading, hopefully gonna camp there tonight. But we're just cruising along. We've only been on the trail for what, 2 hours or so, 2-3 hours?
I think so, a little over.
Yeah.
Where did we leave, 10?
10:45.
It's 12:40.
Yeah, so 2 hours.
Yeah.
Cruising right along. Muck.
Oh, let's look at the frog.
So we've been walking since about the Cranberry Lake boat launch, maybe done like 5-6 miles or so. It's looking like we only got, I don't know, a half mile, give or take, to camp. We'll probably end up pushing further. Maybe to Curtis Pond, another 4.7. We've only been hiking 2 hours. You know, started at 10:45 and it's 12:50. It's not bad. Putting it down. Train's been very, very cruisy. Just running right through it. We really out here. Careful, John, those logs move. So this is the current trail condition. I feel like it'll get wetter. It's now about 1:30. Been hiking for about 2 hours, 45 minutes. And there's Cranberry Lake, our first little view of it. So far the trail has been very easy. I don't say easy, it's been pretty cruisy terrain. Very manageable. Mucky in certain points, but nothing we haven't been able to deal with. A lot of flies, big flies and small flies, biting flies and flies you want to swat all over. But loving it. There's the trail here, just kind of follows along the shore of Cranberry Lake. It's my first time here. It's very beautiful. I love this time. We are walking away from the shore of Cranberry Lake, heading back up towards deeper into the woods. And it starts climbing, man. Nothing crazy, but it's noticeably up.
Shit's killer.
Yeah. I hear people though, it sounds like off on the lake. So hopefully we'll be rolling into camp pretty soon. Just hit 2 o'clock and we got to the turnoff for Hedgehog Pond. Probably gonna take a break for a couple minutes before we push on a little forward. So I just crossed, whatever you want to call it, a little outlet here. Making our way down trail. We just came from that side. We walked a little further down to cross. When you cross, make sure you follow right. We continued on left because it looked like that's the way the trail went, and it's not the way. So when you cross over here, you're gonna come across this way, and then you're gonna hook back down this way. So day one, probably hiked about 7 or 8 miles. We started at the Cranberry Lake boat launch and we made it to East Inlet. Not sure exactly how many miles it is. We were planning on starting at the Peavine Swamp. However, it's just easier. My dad's picking us up on Tuesday, so it's a lot easier for him to just go on Google and GPS Cranberry Lake boat launch than it is for him to try and find the Peavine Swamp trailhead. So we're just gonna make up the extra miles on probably the last day. And yeah, so far it's been nothing but positive vibes, black flies, and freaking just swinging our feet. It's been a fun day, what can I say? There's John. We got firewood over here someone left for us. We got chairs. This is a 5-star hotel compared to most sites.
Yeah.
So yeah, nice big site, little area over here. Probably gonna soak our feet, clean up, do some swimming, hang out. It's a beautiful Saturday. So it's a little after 3. We're getting camp set up. Someone left us some fine firewood, so I can't wait to burn that. I got my tarp set up over here. I got my ground sheet and sleeping bag. John's tent over there. Dude, this view. Time to soak the feet. The beautiful Adirondack Mountains, Cranberry Lake. We out here in Amish, doing things, big doings. We out here big chilling, man. We got a thunderstorm rolling in. Hopefully it blows by real quick. First night in the tarp, let's see how it does. So we are big chilling, Cranberry Lake, East Inlet. Night 1 on the CL50, currently getting rained on. Hoping it doesn't start pouring. But what can I say? It's been a great first night so far. Got all the gear laid out, waiting for the storm to pass so I can hang my bear bag, but so far so good. Tarp's holding up pretty nice.
Hey.
What?
If you want to hotbox this thing and watch some TV, let me know. Seriously.
Alright, bro. We are getting pissed on right now. What's up? So I hear John over in his tent right now doing his little rundown of what his sleep system looks like. So I figured I'd do the same thing. We've been kind of hunkered down in the rain for the last like hour and a half or so. So I figured I'd run you through it. So I've got this little trekking pole tent, but I took the tent body out, so now it's just the tarp. I'm sleeping on my little foam pad that my cat dug up, my 40-degree sleeping bag, and then some Painter's drop sheet plastic, 7 mil. No pillow, using some shorts and the shirt I hiked in. There's also a nice comfy root right here if you really just rest your head against it. So it's been about 2 hours. Still raining on us. No, I'm not supposed to be eating in the tent, but I need a fruit roll-up. I needed it. It's the first thing I've had to eat all goddamn day. Oh man, no breakfast. I was gonna roll into camp and have lunch, but it started pouring on us. So hopefully it clears up by dinner so we can get out there and start cooking, hang the bear bag and whatnot, but I needed some sugar. So about 3 hours later and the rain finally stopped. Hell yeah. Hopefully we'll get some dinner going soon. Hopefully everything dries out. Maybe we'll get a fire going, but I don't have high hopes for that. So hopefully dinner, some rest, and have a big day tomorrow. It has been a long day. End of day one, it's about 8 o'clock. Not a crazy amount of hiking has gotten done today as far as miles goes, but I've been up very long. I got up at 4 a.m. today to grab John and get a ride all the way up to Cranberry Lake. I want to shout out to my girlfriend for watching the baby. We got a newborn baby at the house, so she's going to watch him for the next 4 days, and that's no easy task. So I just want to thank you a lot for that. But yeah, end of day one. It's been good. We hiked about 7 miles in, and just chilling at camp. Got thunderstormed on, and cooked up some dinner. Now it's nice. We get sitting there. John's out there sitting by a fire, but I'm getting ready to go to bed so I can push a big day tomorrow. We're thinking about Olmsted Pond, I want to say is the name of it. Maybe a little further if we can push it. Just figure whatever we get done tomorrow is less miles we have to hike the next day. So we'll definitely see where we get, and I'll see you tomorrow. Literally 5 minutes after I recorded that video saying it was beautiful and that John was sitting by a fire, did it start coming down again. Good night.